Hi, Zizaran here. Welcome to another episode of the Sunday Roast. This is where we help people with their builds, but we roast them at the same time, and it's a lot of good fun. People are consensually being roasted, so I will insult them and try to think of clever ways to insult them while helping them improve their build. The first one was actually just a guy asking for help with his build in my chat, and I was like, are you partial to being insulted? Because you are perfect for the Sunday roast, because you are a fucking moron. And he was like, you know what? Yes, go for it. So this is perfect. So this is Galliarmus. And it's just, I haven't seen anyone make this mistake before, and I really wanted to showcase it so that people will know what not to do in the future. So first, I was like, man, like, I don't know if there's anything I can do to help you, because you have awakened gems and stuff, and you have so good stuff on your build. But then that was just while hovering over it while mapping. And once we started delving into it deeper and actually looking, there are so many mistakes here. So first off, I present to you a bow with no attack speed, which is fucking awful. Especially because it's quite easy to get attack speed on this by, well, I mean, you can, there's a few options. You can do prefixes cannot be changed, and then you can do a scour, and then do prefixes cannot be changed again, and then do an augment speed. Then you hit projectile speed or attack speed. You repeat again for the 6th divine, so it does get expensive, but then it's guaranteed attack speed the next time, right? You can also literally craft attack speed, but then you don't get dot multi. So anyway, you should, by the way, temporarily craft attack speed until you can actually get attack speed on your bow. But there is an even better mistake that this exile is doing that is fucking hilarious. You will notice here he has a +3 bow on his frenzy. So I guess he was having a hard time with the colors, and maybe he didn't realize that it's socketed gems. I have never seen anyone fuck this up before. So I guess it's also like he probably couldn't afford an actual 6th thing. So this is corrupted, and maybe you struggle getting the colors, which I get it. But yeah, so this is very important because your Empower is not getting the +1 from the gems, and your Toxic Rain is not getting the levels from the gems. And quality is super important for Toxic Rain now. It is basically straight up 20% more damage from the quality. So even a 2020 I think is better right now than a 2120, but I would really invest into a 2120. It is very large for this build. This is actually some Keck W shit, because you have really good stuff here. You have a vacant... You use Fish's Pros in this build? I can't remember what we have in the guide. I just hate the attack speed slowdown. But yeah, you have like really good stuff here in Awakened Gems. It's just kind of a bit of a crazy thing to do. Gem wise, it doesn't seem like you fucked up that much, at least. So that's good. Like you do manage like basic things. Your quiver is awful. I really think this is some sort of like, I don't know if you're doing some sort of challenge mode where you think that if you attack slower, the skills do more damage, but that is in fact not the case in Path of Exile. Like, attack speed is actually just really good for damage. So getting a quiver that actually does something besides having like the equivalent resistances of a leveling gear from level 12 would be better. Like, you have 12 fire res, 9 lightning res here. You effectively don't have a quiver. Throwing like 5 Essence of Woe on a Broadhead Arrow Quiver item level 84 will get you a better quiver. So I don't know if you have some sort of like challenge mode. You definitely are a bit challenged. But moving on to your amulet, it does have 60 int. I'm assuming that's why you need it. I don't know if anything's holding you back int-wise except Flame Dash, which you could just alternatively use a lower level. I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything you needed for other than Flame Dash. Maybe you wanted intelligence, like a lot of intelligence on your character, because that's something you're lacking in real life. It's the only other thing I can think of here. But yeah, de-level your Flame Dash and you can probably get a better amulet, either getting a +1 or a +3. A Dragon Fang amulet would be really good. I love calling them Dragonflight. But yeah, that'd be a very good one. Allocate's Dreamer. Wow! Okay. What? With the reduced mana cost of skills. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Doesn't this build super easily get rid of the mana flask? Don't we even have that? I need to look at my own guide. Don't we have that in the guide? I'm so confused. Zizaran, Toxic Rain. There's no way we don't. There's no way we don't. His helmet? What's wrong with his helmet? Oh, what happened here? Wait. His helmet's amazing. Just low suppression. And low life. But it has the mana restoration. I mean, his helmet's not bad. You're bad for trying to roast him for that. Another excellent league starter that got buffed. Okay, let's look at my own POB because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's an easy way in the guide to actually get rid of your mana flask. Do you struggle with reading? Did you like consume a lot of glue before starting? Guys, do you see a mana flask here? I don't see a mana flask here. If I have big mana issues, what do I do? Use Enduring Mana Flask, use Life Tap. Our Life Flask should sustain this. Get minus mana or reduce mana cost. So, especially by the fact that you're using, like, Awaken Gems, you should no longer be early game. You're not an early game player. I mean, you maybe play like one, and honestly, I don't know if you're ever gonna get past this, but, like, there's so many solutions here. You should not be doing this. Definitely not to the point where you allocate Dreamer. Like, your amulet could have so much better things here. This is ridiculous. So, like, corruption would be really good. Especially, like, there's no way you're poor with the gear you have. You've just done, like, bad decisions. Let's see. Your boots are quite nice. Yeah. I mean, you seem half capable. Nope, never mind. Like, so suffixes on fast are nice as well. We even recommend them for you in the build. Like, attack speed is a good one. I know, like, you really struggle with, like, you hate attack speed. I get it. But again, maybe play something like Earthquake would be better for you. But yeah. This is why we make build guides, specifically for people like you. Man, you really are embracing the softcore life. There's no life on your amulet. There's no life on your ring. No life on this ring. I mean, there is. It's just not enough to count. Wow. Wait, what? Is the number 14 some sort of significance here? 14 life, 14 life. 22 life. Man, you're really trying. 62 in, 50 strength. There's no shot. If you de-level your Flame Dash to like level 10, or just buy a new one. Well, you have 20 quality on it, so just de-level it with Scours. Interesting searching eye. That doesn't really do anything for you. I mean, your belt is awful. This is pretty bad. But like the good news is that you have a lot of things you can do to improve. Have you fucked up anything on the skill tree? I feel like we should look. Not that I can tell, at least. That looks good. No, I don't think you fucked that much up. Literally, your biggest thing is switching your chest and your like it'll triple your damage. It'll triple your damage. You won't know what to do with all your damage. You won't know what to do with all your damage. I've never seen anyone make this mistake before. Ever. You're the first. Like, I've literally never seen this. Like, I'm so impressed. That's why I really wanted you on the roast. It's just that you're the first person that's ever fucked this up. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody can learn from it. So it's a good example of what not to do. Anyway, that's that roast. We'll move on to the next one. World first. Let's go. I hope that helped, though. I have perma uptime on my life flask so I can survive a Shaper Beam. I feel tanky enough. Okay, but like, you can get a lot of upgrades very cheap. Anyway, swap those two around. How did he get to 94? It's that nice a build. Okay, character Gruff SRS. Personal comment. Trying to get my character strong enough to get my Void Stones. Currently can delve around 100. Mod comment. This guy really likes Crafted Life and is using a career reward at 8 and 9. I would understand on SSF, but this guy is trade. He also does not have an anoint. Holy fuck. Are you sure this isn't Ruthless? Hold on. Affliction. No, there's no R there. Yo, literally, does this not look so much like a Ruthless character except for the crafted shit? Like, this looks so much like a Ruthless character except for the crafted shit. Summoning Spirit level 20. I don't know. Okay, just out of curiosity, like, why are softcore players so shy from 21 gems? Are they super expensive? Let's see. Affliction. Raging Spirits. Gem filter. Where's gems? Gem level 21. Quality at least 15. Affliction. Online only. It's 3 divines, to be fair. It's 3 divines. That's still worth it, though. It's a pretty big upgrade for you. Like, roughly, like, anywhere between 10 to 15% per gem level. So it's a very, very big upgrade. So it is actually very, very easy to make +2 ones, but that is a lot of minion damage. That is a lot of minion damage, and the thing that's nice about it is it actually affects your ascendancy. So that's a harder one. You actually don't have a bad one. It just sucks that you don't have the trigger because you're not getting flesh offering all the time. This is why we make build guides. Honestly, I would YOLO annul it, and if it breaks it, make a new one, because it's not like it's that good. Is this like a level 2 shield? Like, this is the kind of shield that I have at level 2 for leveling new characters. I have no idea what happened here. I feel like so many of the people that ask for Rust are doing some sort of challenge mode where they're only allowed to use 1 essence on the item, and that's their item. That's locked into their character. Sometimes they get lucky, and sometimes they end up with boots like this. Man, you have crafted life on like everything, eh? This doesn't even have life. Damn. That actually sounds like a fun idea. Oh no, I've inspired someone. Yeah, your boots are so bad. This is like literally just Azil essence with crafted life. Like, holy. How are you level 89 on Trade League? Like, there's no way. Like, you could literally farm like 3 maps and get enough currency to buy better gear. Like, just by having essence nodes. You have a really nice Darkness and Throne. That's good. I would recommend, like, as a cheap interim, just get minions have it, whatever the wording is. Like, minions do increased up to 20% increased damage if you used a minion skill recently, because you're always using a minion skill in this build. 21 gem is pretty big. They focus on strike ruthless. All of those are fine. Obviously, like, flip your support gems for quality. Not that one, just put 8 TCPs in it, but flip the others for quality and then re-level them. That looks fine. You can't flip gems now. So there are actually people in chat called Mad Train that actually have so much reading comprehension that they actually, for some reason, think that you can't flip gems. You just can't flip active gems. You can flip support gems. And yeah, if you're in chat during a Sunday roast, you will catch strays if you say dumb comments. But you can absolutely flip support gems. You just cannot flip active gems. Right. Yeah, okay. So, for some reason, you do not have a 21 gem, and you are also not leveling gems in your offhand. That is really, really important. Like, a 2120 is literally like 3 or 4 divines on soft course. It's definitely worth it. Obviously, it will eat a lot of GCPs, but it is a huge damage upgrade. You should always be leveling gems in your offhand. And you can vol your determination. Okay, this ring is really bad. You can literally alteration craft a better ring. Like, this is insanely bad. It just has 24 fire res and 27 crafted cold. This is so bad. This hurts. Like, this actually hurts. What happened here? I honestly, the only explanation for this character is that, like, he's rolling a dice, and some things during different interims are just locked onto the character. Like, it's not anointed, and it's a career ward. Like, both of these are, like, it's very confusing. You also, Jesus, you have 2 charges gained when hit by an enemy, so that's nice. You do have that. But the suffixes are very bad on all 3 of these. Like, getting like armor, cast speed's fine, movement speed, reduced curse effect, and then immune to bleeding is nice, but why haven't you augmented your flask? You really want a bubbling or seething. Because you're never gonna die in PoE like, oh no! I'm being slain. In 5 seconds, I'll be dead. It's usually like, I know you're dead. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your career reward. You could get a replica, but you probably can't afford that. But the replica Dragonfang's Flight is really, really good. Other than that, just getting a +1 fire amulet would be really, really cheap and a huge upgrade for you. That's the main things. All right, we'll move on to the next one. But yeah, most of your gear can pretty easily be replaced. All right, person name random Wookie. Characters, pick one from Affliction. No, seriously, any of them. No death count. Personal comment, probably a big enough roast for the whole family and some friends to feed on. Made some poor characters this league. Mod comment, this guy experimented, ... Okay. I'm in for a treat. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just fascinated. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I mean, I see the concept. It's so hard to roast people that are just experimenting and trying things too, because I think that's cool and more people should do it. I'm just fascinated. I mean, it looks absolute trash, but it's cool that you're experimenting. Wait, why are you converting? Why are you converting lightning? If you're building control blaze, why aren't you converting to fire? That seems weird. I'm confused. Why? Why are you doing ignite and converting to lightning? Needs blue sockets? Yeah, but I mean, This is okay. Well, your marble amulet, if Dalek could give marble amulet, it looks like something like that. This one's actually nice. Again, looks like a leveling ring. No idea where you're using baited. Why are you like this? What kind of defenses do you even have? Honestly, I need to open POB. I don't even know. I don't even know. What is happening here? 6 portals. I mean, he has a level 88 character. This is his highest character. I'm gonna assume he has no currency to buy stuff with. He's CI. He has CI with 3,500 energy shield. Holy fuck. Wow. You have like no gear either. What the fuck? Okay, I understand the bated breath now. Holy fuck. I wish that was vodka. Wow. Do you know how like sometimes in the world, someone's just doing their own thing, and it just turns out that they're like a hidden genius that's really good with builds. You are not one of those people. This is so bad. Skelly mages, SRS of enormity. Do you have more than 100,000 damage? Were you inspired by Quinn and you were just like, healing monsters looks great. You have 460,000 damage. So I guess you're in like tier 8 maps. I mean, you do have Skelly mages too. I don't even know how many Skelly mages you get. They don't seem to add much damage though. 7. I'm surprised that you have 600,000 damage, but you also have no defenses. It's really interesting that you've gone for a build that not only do you not have defenses, traditional softcore fashion, but you also don't have any damage. Very interesting. Bro's playing a priest. I mean, you do have Unwavering Crusade and Radiant Crusade. I guess that's like carrying you. Literally, I think your build would be better just by using normal SRS. Even on a 4-link, just because your auras are so high level, but now you only get 6. That's crazy. I want to look at your other characters now. Wait, is this another CI character? Fucking love CI, dude. We have a Val Regalia here. You actually probably have like 4K yes here. What's this character? Blight of Contagion. To be fair though, like, devs must fucking love people like this, because you're what they want. You're literally trying everything. It's so hard to roast you. Like, your builds are garbage, but like you are trying and playing around with it. It's so fun. This looks awful. Bane of Condemnation. Like, you're experimenting. I love it. I love it. This is like, I feel like I'm at the zoo right now. I feel like I'm at the zoo. What the fuck? Interesting EK build. Are you Petrified Blood on this? Man, this is so weird and niche and interesting. I love it. Wait, if you're actually Petrified Blood, why aren't you Pain Attunement? Because you're not using these, are you? They're just for leveling gems. So fascinating. What the fuck? I've never seen anyone use that. Why are you using Crown of the Pale King? Lightning Trap of Sparking. I literally feel like I'm at the zoo. Did you think like Reflect was really cool in D4 and it would work here? It doesn't. This is amazing. Pee-wee needs more people like you. Wow. Honestly, looking at your profile, it feels like looking at 2013 Pee-wee, even though you have sometimes crafted things on your stats. It really feels like 2013 Pee-wee or Ruthless. Where people are just doing really weird shit. I fucking love it. That dude was playing high as fuck. This is what happens when you make builds on shrooms, kids. Sparking randomly. I'm just looking through all your characters. This is just fascinating. Is this your first 6-link? Huh? Oh, lightning arrow. Solo self-unling. You know what? You're the coolest person I've roasted. Keep having fun, dude. I don't even want to roast too much. This is just amazing. I felt like I just got some, like, insight into a zoo. This is great. This is so fun. You're playing Pee-wee the right way. You're playing Pee-wee the right way. Definitely not following a build guide. Holy fuck. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this session of Sunday Roast. We actually have one more build. Let's see if we can actually roast. Let's see. But you do play like an animal. Let's see. What is this? Both of my builds so far feel a bit too squishy and low on damage. Either are probably worthy of a roast. I tripped on some currencies. I have some to spend on improvements. Mod comment. This guy does not like life. For someone who feels squishy, you would think his life total matters. What's his life total? 4K life. Okay, I mean, I have 1.8K life or something, you know, it's not all about life. How much suppression does he have? I see suppression is optional. 70% suppression chance. Okay, that's pretty bad. Your penance brand, so I'm guessing damage doesn't matter. How do you have so little damage? How do you have so little damage on penance brand? The fuck? I haven't seen people do this mistake in so long. That's so cool that we get to explain that. Okay, so this is really cool for new players. So this is a fuck up so big that like people usually don't do it. So the increased physical damage there, it might seem like it should increase your damage, right? Because this does, look at this, 70% increased physical damage. That will increase our damage. So why doesn't the scepter? Where's my scepter? What's it called? Blood grinder. I can't see it. Am I blind? Look now, let's add a 0 to the physical damage. And look at the damage. It didn't change. Now it's 750. And that's because it's local to the weapon. Which Path of Exile doesn't do a good job of making clear at all. I'm sorry, it doesn't work at all. So you basically have a scepter right now with 29% lightning damage, 41% crit, and nothing else. Right. You can get a +1 fizz or +1 lightning shield with life would be really good. And res, it shouldn't be hard to get at all. It should say weapon damage or local. It should do. It should do. Your helmet's not too bad. You really want suppression on your chest. Is this 6 linked? It is 6 linked. I would probably just buy a bunch of Screaming Grades and use until you hit some suppression. You really want 100%. You really do. You can until you get 100%. You can do chance to suppress spell damage is lucky. Then you don't need that much more to be 100%, which is fine for softcore. Your gloves doesn't have suppression. And they're very easy to craft better. I don't know what happened here. Literally 1 Essence of Greed will make your... Like, they're fractured. I really don't know what happened here. They're so bad. You have, like, no life on any of your gear. Okay, like, I feel like this is, like, a trend. Like, your boots are awful. And 10% MS, I guess maybe you're, like, a little bit... Like, but I don't want to bully him too much for, like, low movement speed. Because some people are scared of going too fast. Like, he might be, like, 80... And, like, things might be moving too fast on his screen. So if his character runs too fast, he might miss something. So he might be trying to slow the game down. Because that's what it looks like. And I honestly, I feel like there's some secret cult that's going around where people are locked into their leveling gear. Like, this is definitely something Diala gave. You have an amazing ruby ring. I don't know, like, what happened there? Now it's almost good. The fuck? This is not very good. You have a 2-stat belt. Get an instant life flask. Armor evasion. Oh my god. You know, for being a moron, you have really good flask rolls. Isn't that worth a fortune? What the fuck? You're like, this is a 1 stat for your build. I'm gonna look right now what this is worth. The cheapest one is 1.5 divines. I have no idea if that's being price fixed or not. That seems like such a good thing for my other build, for my other Pathfinder. I don't know how they're so fucking cheap. That's insane. That's price fixed? Right, I don't know what's being price fixed or not. I never look for things. I mean, there are quite a lot though. There are 31. But like, you can definitely get at least 1.5 to 3 divines for this. Like, that's... Like, it's literally a 1 stat for your build. Calling Strike is fine. It might be price fixed a little because 15 suppression alone is 1 div. Oh, okay. This is so nice for Pathfinder if the same build you're playing. You don't use Wither at all in your build. That's wild. Okay, well, at least... That's crazy. Now, I can't really tell you to go for a 21 gem because... Oh, but I can tell you to go for a 20 gem. So a really cool thing that you can do is run Lab, Merc Lab, or Herb Lab and just chunk the gem XP into your gem. You'll get up to 200 million, the most I've seen. Because getting a level 20 gem is like a huge damage increase for you. Are you using Hatred? You are. Okay, cool. So you are using that. That's good. What are the 2 warnings? Your unreserved mana is negative. Yeah, that's fine. That's the main things. Like, get an actual scepter. And you can use spell damage. What I would do is I would get one that's fractured with +1 fizz. I don't think you can buy a +1 spell fractured, but then spam some woe essences on it. So that's what I would recommend. Other than that, honestly, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And get life on all your gear. That's like why you're squishy. So that's it for the Sunday roast. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll do more of them next week as well. And yeah, hope it wasn't too mean. I think it was pretty balanced. Either way, try to die less than the brain cells of the people we just roasted.